what are we gonna do apart from have fun and drink some cocktails?
I feel like what we do best. Let's make some drinks. I have, for our next cocktail that I'm calling the Wascally Wabbit, this is carrot cake syrup.
What?
Which uses 0 carrots. There is just no carrot in here. It is all the spices from a carrot cake. We're gonna start off over here. We want something nice and dry as our base. We're gonna start off with 1.5 ounces of rye. This is Old Overholt, one of the oldest distilleries in the United States, and certainly one of the oldest ryes. We're gonna throw in 1/2 ounce of Madeira so that we're sort of supplementing some vermouth. We're basically throwing in vermouth.
Yeah.
That was my thought on it.
I
at
get
least.
it.
We fernet as our vermouth right here. So as our bitter.
Yeah.
So grab your fernet, 1/2 ounce of fernet.
Okay.
This is where we get into our carrot cake.
Plop.
Plop. We need 1/2 ounce of a carrot cake syrup. What you really, though, when you have a carrot cake, what do you want? You want the frosting. That's the best part of a carrot cake. So obviously I won't be putting any frosting in here. Instead, I will be giving it sort of that feel with a full egg in a separate vessel.
It's interesting that you're using a full egg, not just the egg white.
I really wanted to make this into like a thick situation, like a moist, thick situation.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's why we went full egg. This ends up being like a flip
Yeah.
right there. Now I am gonna just take a touch of this. This is just salt. Just gonna pinch a touch of salt in there. So we're gonna give this a dry shake. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The next thing I want to put in is the stuff for a wet shake. Some ice. And big shake. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It'll certainly be there. We want to take our Hawthorne strainer. We want to go nice and slow. And when you do egg stuff, any kind of foam stuff, you don't want to be pulling it up, pulling it down. You want to keep it nice and close so that you aren't creating a bunch of bubbles. Then we're gonna take just a little nutmeg.
Yeah.
We just want to
Little mega the nut.
nutmeg to the face. And then why not just a touch more salt right over here. This is a cocktail called the Wascally Wabbit.
It smells delicious.
So this is Grace. Grace, what are you gonna make for me? I'm going to be making the son of a bee sting for you.
Son of a bee sting.
Son of a bee sting. Are you ready? It's a gin-based cocktail.
Okay.
But first we're gonna start with our non-alcoholic ingredients first. So I'm gonna start with 1/4 ounce of raw pressed ginger. Ooh, just 1/4 ounce. Next I'm gonna put 1/2 ounce of honey.
Nice.
Kind of balancing out that
Okay,
spiciness.
that's nice that it's actually not simple syrup, that it's actually honey.
A natural
You don't
sugar.
see that often in one of people
Right.
put honey in the drinks.
Next, I'm gonna put 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice.
Okay.
You could pass that to me, please, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Thank you so very much. Just 3/4 of an ounce. We're gonna top that right in there. And then last, 2 ounces of Hendrick's gin.
Okay.
I really, really love using Hendrick's gin for this specific cocktail. Lots of gin always has juniper in it, but this specifically has Bulgarian rose and cucumber.
Ooh, gotta smell that after you pour.
Yeah, so also the master distiller right now, her name is Miss Leslie Grace. So I have all 4 of my ingredients in there right now. I'm gonna top it off with ice. Shake for about 10 seconds.
Is this one of the super popular drinks here at McLean?
It is. So I'll shake it for about 3, 2, and 1. Take that right off. I'm going to strain it over a big rock in a big rock glass. All the way to the top.
Ooh, that looks yummy.
Yeah. And then just to kind of tie it all together, I'm going to put some rose water on top. Helps
Why not?
Really. Why not? You know, Bulgarian rose is already in there. Let's put
Rose
more on it.
water.
Yeah, that way the first thing you're smelling.
What's the aroma? I was just gonna say.
Yes,
It smells like a
smells
rose
really,
garden.
really great. And then just that little bit of extra decor.
All
Put
good
that
things
right
are
in
free.
there.
Oh, that's so pretty.
So we're going to show you today how to make the night in Tunisia, one of our signature drinks. So we use a little rum called Bayou. It's a great spiced rum that started off in New Orleans. So put 2 ounces of that in the tin.
And if it was us drinking it, we would do double, but.
All right, so next we do chicha morada. And you might be thinking, what's chicha morada? Chicha morada is a Peruvian punch made with blue corn, and we stew it down and we put it in a clay pot. And we put in pineapples, apples, cloves, cinnamon, and some secret ingredients that we can't tell you because then you'll go home and make it and then we'll go out of business. Next is pineapple juice.
Cool, shake it up.
Shake up the pineapple juice.
Since it's fresh squeezed.
So put an ounce of that. This is really important. Now, an ounce of that, or an ounce of that.
I did it.
Lime juice, fresh squeezed lime juice. Oh, you want to shake it up?
Yeah, I like when you shake it up. Here you go. Do you want to do this part?
Oh, sure. I love that.
Cool.
All right. And last,
Certainly not least.
certainly not least, we put agave just to make it a little bit more sweet. About
gonna do-
0.5 ounces of that. Put it in there. All right. So put some ice in there.
Tamee actually taught me how to shake.
You're actually,
How could we ever do this alone?
I don't know.
There you go.
All right, so now grab the strainer, which is la 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 la. We don't know where it is, but that's okay, because we're gonna do this.
There you go. See,
Pour it
improvising.
in, improvise,
Beautiful.
pour it up.
Woo!
Now you
Garnishing
garnish with the pineapple stock. And you know, the customers really love it when we lean over and we pluck the pineapple like this. They're like, whoa, I didn't know. I thought that was just there for decoration. No, it is a garnish. You can even put 2 sometimes. They like to be friends.
Two for us. And wait, let's drink it together like Lady and the Tramp.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes, Lady and the Tramp.
What are we making?
So this one's a creation of my own. This is called The Boy from Detroit.
The boy from Detroit.
So what we did that was a little bit unique and what we found really exciting, we took a light roast coffee and we infused it into Campari.
Like it already? Okay.
Adds a nice little flavor to it. So we're gonna do 1 ounce of that.
Okay. Ooh.
Nice strong coffee taste.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do a Sicilian Amaro called a Verna, which makes it a nice dark.
All right.
All right. And then we're gonna do a little bit of bourbon.
A little bit of bourbon.
Nice 4 Roses Yellow Label bourbon, gives a good mapley taste to it.
Okay. This is easy.
I know. 6 drops
Of vanilla.
vanilla. We call it Nilla. but
Nilla.
yes, vanilla. We make our own vanilla with a little bit of Everclear and some
6.
vanilla beans.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 just in case.
And then chocolate moly bitters that we also make.
Chocolate mole.
There you are.
How many?
Yeah, that's many.
One more.
That's perfect.
Just for
All right.
good faith.
And we're gonna do another nice stir.
You know what? You can do that.
Oh, thank you so much.
Team. You can do the difficult part.
No, it's teamwork is what's gotten us this far. I
Yeah,
imagine
see?
will get us just as far. And then would you like to stir?
Absolutely.
There you go. Have at it, my dear. All right, and now because this one's a little bit unique, what I like to do is we're gonna go ahead and pour it into the glass.
Do I need to strain it?
Yes, please strain it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna smoke the whole glass, everything, inside this beautiful cake presenter thing that you see from Beauty and the Beast. So there should be a rose floating in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
All right, so you're gonna take this and set it inside.
All right. Anywhere or just here?
That's perfect right there. Great. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some fire because we like fire here.
Smoke machine. Okay, what is happening now? Obviously smoke is going in there. Why would we need this?
It's adding a little bit of a nose to the glass. So you should be able to drink a cocktail visually.
Uh-huh.
You should also, the second step should be the nose. Where you,
Like how you eat food. You eat with your eyes as well, like presentation
yeah.
and
So here, this is presentation, right? You're sitting here at the bar, you see this thing full of smoke, you
Yep.
smell the cinnamon that's in there, and then so now it's just filled the entire room, right? And then that settles on top of there. We're gonna get a nice little bit of clear ice for it because we want a nice little dilution. And then we're just gonna get that smoke wafting up. You can see the smoke settling inside the
Yeah.
glass, and then we'll just serve it just like that.
oh yeah, you smell the smokiness. It's actually funny how intense that gets in such a small amount of time.
Yeah, and a small fun fact, cinnamon is considered an aphrodisiac for men.
This first cocktail is going to be called the Fog Cutter. It was originally a Trader Vic cocktail. So we're going to start over here by grabbing some of this guy right here. This is white rum.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and throw this in here at 1.5 ounces
Okay.
for this Fog Cutter. We are then going to continue to break our base apart by adding some gin. We're gonna be putting in 1/2 of an ounce of this delish gin. Next thing we're gonna be grabbing is brandy. Now this is a
He
cognac.
did grab everything on
He
his
really
cabinet,
did.
didn't he?
He's not done yet.
Okay.
He hasn't finished yet. No, he's still
Okay.
he's still grabbing away. We have this guy right here. This is cognac. Cognac is a brandy. It is just made from a very specific type of grape. We're gonna be putting in 1/2 of an ounce of that stuff right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Okay.
Which brings us to our next ingredient, lemon squeeze. We're gonna go ahead and slice a lemon right in half. We're looking for about 1 ounce of lemon juice. If you got it, we're gonna be putting in some fresh squeezed OJ.
Nice.
I have squoze it before I got here.
You did it yourself?
I did it
Really?
myself so that we are not spraying Tamee with orange juice. Although with your little outfit, it would match. 2 full ounces of that. Second to last thing we're gonna add is going to be this guy.
Oh, I know what that is.
What is it?
Orgeat.
Orgeat,
Ah.
very, very good. So now we
Now-
make it with almonds. It is much
Almond.
better.
Way better almond.
1/2 an ounce of that, if you
Yeah.
please. Now we're gonna give this a big fat shake. 1,
Ready.
2, 3. We're going to pump and dump this. We're just going to pour this in with all of the drink that we have here. That is how that looks. And last ingredient, we are going to float a dry sherry, an Almontillo sherry, right on top of this. More so for the initial taste and all of the smell that it'll give you.
Okay.
That is what we want. So go ahead and take some Almontillo sherry, float it right on top so you have this beautiful line right there. You see how that guy goes?
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
sort of a gradation there. Starts off dark, ends off sort of yellow. We are going to garnish this with a bit of mint that I brought back from the dead. We're gonna slap that, throw this, there you go.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, all that sherry, all that mint.
the sherry, the minty thing.
Yeah.
Very orangey.
Yeah,
I don't know, I'm scared.
it's a lot. It is a great hangover cure, no matter what you were
Cheers,
drinking
everyone.
last night.
Okay.